going on, everybody? Jer here with another virtually in your hand video. Today we got a fun one. We have the new Paul McBeth Athena, the test flight from Discraft discs. Probably going to be one of the more popular discs over the next year, with Paul winning his 6th world title, 6 letters in the name for his 6th. It was a real fun one to test out. Most of these are going to be neutral to somewhat stiff. 7502 are the flight numbers. Very similar to your common fairway driver from any company, your T-Birds, your Explorers, your Volts or Terras. This fits into that same slot though with the other Paul McBeth lineup, the Anax and the Zeus. This has a very similar feel to those. It's just a little slower. I've noticed it was pretty stable for what I thought it was going to be. I'm sure once I get a few more throws in it, it'll have a little bit more glide into it. Let's check it out. All right, as you can see here, I'm ripping this one. I'm actually aiming to the tree on the right. I thought it was going to flip up a little more. It did not. It has a nice stability to it. I was really surprised. Here's my second throw with it. This is right out of the box, so it still has quite a bit of stability to it. But it flies really nice. You can really put a lot into it and it's not going to flip over and drift over for you. This is another throw. I actually put a little more anhyzer on this one out of the hand. It did hold it. It seems that's really the only way to get it to drift to the right is if you actually put a little Annie on it. Here's a nice big hyzer. It's nice and stays in the air pretty well. Another one, same way. This one I tried to rip super straight to see how much on a line I can keep it, and it did really well. I did have to almost put a touch of Annie on it again, but it does hold up to some good snap. Another hyzer. It does have a little bit of skip at the end. At the very end, it does have a little more stability than I thought again, so it does skip quite a bit. Coming back out the camera now. Nice and straight. I did have a touched headwind on this throw here. Here's a little Annie. I need a little more air under it, but you could tell it will hold it when you put some Annie on it. Here's a little forehand. Little hyzer flip up, glide straight, and does have a nice hyzer finish to it. So you can use it for both shots, backhand and forehand. It's a great disc all around. Now that you've seen it fly, make sure you try to get yours today. These test flights, they're pretty hard to find, but they will be coming out in stock here later this year as well. Always make sure you check your OTB disc to see if you can get your hands on one. Have a nice day.